She poisoned me slowly, but I returned to ruin her world. Part 2. The web I wove. When you die once, you stop fearing death. That's the strange gift she gave me, the woman I once called my wife. The woman who fed me poison with a lover's smile. She thought she had killed me, but she only burned away the weakness that kept me blind. I awoke, not as the man I had been, but as something harder, colder. I was given a second chance, not to live, but to take back everything that was stolen. I watched them at first, hidden in the shadows, she and her lover, parading around in the ruins of my life. My home became theirs. My fortune became their playground. She wore my wedding ring as if it meant nothing, her hand clasped in his. I should have stormed back that instant. But revenge, real revenge, isn't fire. It's ice. It requires patience. So I disappeared from the world I once knew. I let them believe I was gone forever. In that silence, I rebuilt myself. I became someone new. A new name, a new face. A man who rose from obscurity with quiet, relentless determination. I learned the language of business, of power, of influence. I made allies where they thought I had none. I placed seeds in soil they couldn't see. Every coin I earned was a weapon. Every ally I gained, a blade in the dark. Slowly, I bought their world piece by piece. The companies her lover invested in. Mine. The land beneath their mansion. Mine. The friends she trusted. Mine, too. And still, she smiled, blissfully unaware that the ground beneath her was already crumbling. But it wasn't enough to strip her of wealth. No, I wanted her to taste the despair I had tasted, to feel it seep into her veins the way her poison once did into mine. So I began with whispers. Anonymous letters slipped into her mailbox. We know what you did. Phone calls at night, silence on the line, only her own breathing echoing back. Mirrors cracking in her home with no one to blame. I haunted her without ever touching her, and I watched as the confidence bled from her eyes, as paranoia replaced the arrogance she once carried like a crown. Her lover, though, he was the easiest. A greedy man, always reaching for more than he could hold. I fed that hunger, offering him investments too sweet to resist, business deals that glittered like gold, and when he reached out his hand, I snapped it shut on nothing but ashes. His empire collapsed in weeks, every account frozen, every deal exposed, his name dragged through mud, accused of crimes I had so carefully planted that even his shadow refused to stand beside him. And through it all, she watched. She watched the man she betrayed me with sink into ruin, and for the first time, she began to understand what it means to lose everything. Still, I wasn't done, because revenge isn't about balance. It isn't about making things even. It's about tipping the scales, so far that the one who hurt you knows they will never rise again. So I turned her friends against her. I whispered truths into their ears, truths about the way she had schemed, the way she had poisoned. I didn't even need lies. The truth was enough, sharpened by the blade of my return. They abandoned